If you feel behind on life, watch this before you quit. Falling behind doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. You're not behind, you're distracted. This is the truth, guys. Comparison distorts the truth. Social media in majority cases is not real. Unless it's my social media. Mine's real. Let's get that bit right. Everyone moves at different speeds, guys. Not everyone is the same. Comparing constantly creates urgency without the right direction. It could make you go into the wrong vehicle, which you don't want to do. Stick to your own lane, guys. Have the tunnel vision going on. Do not watch anyone. As my older peers used to say when I was younger, watch no face. Right? Like that means you shouldn't look at what's on someone else's plate. Always focus on what's on your plate and what you've got going on. And trust me, it's a lot better. You'll feel a lot better. It's the only way as well to actually lock in and focus on your goals. There is no universal timeline, guys. It's not a one shoe fits all. Life doesn't go according to plan. There's seasons in life, especially with success. Sometimes you have rainy ones. That's why they say when it rains it pours. Or have you heard the saying, save up for a rainy day? Shit happens and it's fine. It's normal. And that usually builds character, which is then needed to thrive in business anyway. Some people rise earlier, some later. Being early doesn't always mean being right. Commit to your own timeline. Measure progress against who you are from year to year. And don't compete with anyone else, man. If there's anyone that you need to compete with, it's the man in the mirror. I don't know if you like my MJ voice, but it's the man in the mirror, man. Yeah. If you want more of an in-depth of that, listen to the song by Michael Jackson. He explains it well as well. Always compete with the guy in the mirror and you can never go wrong, guys. That's what self-improvement is, That's what my channel is about as well. Always becoming 1% better every day. And you can't go wrong by looking at yourself in the mirror. Feeling behind is a signal, not a sentence. Discomfort is feedback, guys, and feedback is always needed. Feedback means you want more. It shows awareness, not failure. Most people numb the feeling instead of using it as fuel. This feeling is usually the start to your change, the fuel to your fire, the lighter to your flame. Turn this into action, not quitting. You don't need a new life, you need momentum. Clarity follows movement. Waiting around to feel ready, guys, is what keeps you stuck. Small, consistent actions are what creates confidence. You don't fix your life by thinking, you fix it by doing. What would actually help you is setting daily non-negotiables and just having one small win per day. For example, training for 30 to 40 minutes a day, waking up. Say if you say to yourself you're going to wake up at sunrise or 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. and you stick to that promise every single day, that's racking up a small win. You're still taking action by just getting out of bed at a time that you said. Rack up these small wins, create that consistency, and this will then create momentum, which then creates confidence. And confidence is very important for success. Do not quit during the awkward phase. This is where the sweet part is, guys. The sweet spot. No applauses, no recognition. Just groundwork. Just grind. Hustle. Yeah, this is the part where no one's gonna recognize your work or no one's gonna give you a pat on the back. We don't need a pat on the back. You're not behind, you're just in the middle. No one can see what you've been doing. You're about to blow. Stay consistent through this quiet time. Trust the process. Honestly, how can I explain this? When you're putting in the groundwork like this, no one is gonna see it, right? But it's just like, for example, let's just say you're doing 6 months of a year, but then all of a sudden, boom, something clicks, it just clicks. And then it looks like it's overnight success, but it's not overnight success. Only you know you've been putting that work in. You know what I mean? Before other people start recognizing it, trust me. Trust me. It's like me now with this social media, I'm putting it in. I'm turning up week in, week out with these YouTube videos. Some weeks do decent, some do really crap. My subscribers are not growing that fast, but this is the groundwork. This is the awkward phase. I'm going through the awkward phase right now. You just don't look at the numbers, guys. Mention what I mentioned before. Don't compare yourself. Just stay in your own lane and get better. Just get better. Yeah, just keep studying yourself, looking at the man in the mirror, like what I mentioned before. This goes for me as well. Just get better. Keep going. Block out the outside noise. We don't need the outside noise. We know what we're building, and that's all that matters. Quitting doesn't mean starting over, guys. Sometimes it means staying the same. Give yourself time. Give yourself structure. And don't walk away from a life that hasn't even had time to unfold yet. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. I love you all, as always. Ciao.